Imagine your child waking up early in the morning complaining of pain in the joints, vomiting, constant headaches, swelling of the joints. That is the reality of children with pediatric cancer. Now, pediatric cancer is rare and it is due to DNA mutations inside that child's body. Now, a cousin of mine at the age of 6, unfortunately, has cancer in the lungs, and so I am thus passionate about this disease and want to spread awareness about it. Like I said before, it is rare, but no child, nobody is immune from developing it. And I feel like knowing the symptoms and learning about this disease is essential. So today we'll talk about the problem of cancer, the lack of awareness, and just things you can help to fit in. So the biggest problem we are facing is the cancer, and the cancer is killing young children till this day. According to St. Jude, they see about 5,700 kids a year, treat kids a year, and they come from different types of forms of lung cancer, brain cancer, stomach cancer, comes in many forms. It's just up to that child's DNA mutations on where it spreads. But common symptoms once you have the disease is weight loss, increased swelling and pain in the joints, and constant headaches. Now, cancer can be long-term and it is life-threatening. And just think of the reactions of our children to this day. Getting robbed from their childhood. No childhood, no playground, no things of that nature. They're sad, in disbelief. They can't believe that could happen. They're getting robbed of their childhood. And like other diseases that you could be treated by a shot or just could be treated quickly. Cancer is not, unless you hit it at the point where it begins. So, like I said before, since it is rare, most parents know about cancer, but the symptoms following up to cancer, they really don't take that into consideration. Vomiting, they might think it's the food they're feeding them, or headaches, they might think because they was crying for a long time, when that can actually be a symptom of cancer. Now, unfortunately, many children are diagnosed with cancer each year. According to Boston Research Hospital 2017, 10,000 to 20,000 children are diagnosed with cancer each year. Now, the pediatricians knows this because they run tests on them, such as screenings or such as biopsies, which is taking cells from a tumor or that body part and testing it to see what happened to the DNA and how it mutated. And like I said, if we're unaware of these symptoms, the longer the symptoms are, the higher the stage of cancer is. You may not know there's stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. The higher it is, the more deadly it could be. So we want to catch it at a certain point of time to get treated. Now, the lack of awareness is killing children to this day, and it needs to be treated. So now that we talk about what cancer is and the lack of awareness of it, of the symptoms, now we can talk about solutions, pitching in and things of that nature. Now, according to American Academy of Pediatricians, 91,915 pediatricians are in the United States today. But parents are the first line in advocating for their children. So if you do have a child, ask your doctor, ask the pediatrician what they know about cancer, what they know about the disease. And if they don't, or if they're unfamiliar about it, they can visit cancer.gov. Now, things we could do to help is donate, which could be an option for most of us. And by doing that, you go to stjude.com, donate $1. $1 goes a long way for these children. And like me, I have donated to these people also because I support their cause and I support their treatment. And according to Charity Search, $410 billion was donated in 2017. It was a trend, was donated to causes of cancer. Now just think of it. Writing a letter to these kids, showing them they are loved is what we can do. People, those without children or who have grown children, just go on stjude.org/give, where you can write letters, send posters, send anything, send cards, gift cards, send toys. We can do that to help these children feel love from going through this life-threatening disease. Now, all that solutions are just taking into account that parent realizing the symptoms dead on, taking her to a doctor, her getting treated, saving her life, letting her have her childhood. That is the reality of us knowing symptoms and saving a child's life. So today we talked about awareness, the lack of awareness of pediatric cancer, In some ways, we can address the problem. The knowledge of knowing these symptoms will give us the ability to save a child's life one day. Learning this and voluntarily donating can also help this child. So remember, the more people who know about cancer and know about the symptoms, the fewer kids that will have to suffer from pediatric cancer. So please donate or ask your doctor, do a checkup, and just learn more today.